Hi everyone, Happy New Year, welcome back to my channel. And today I'll be sharing more about the first new project in 2023 that just launched on 1st of January at Tanah Merah, which is Sceneca Residence. On the first day of the preview, Sceneca Residence actually attracted more than 3,000 visitors to the show flat, which I think most likely it will be oversubscribed again. If you are unable to get a unit at Sceneca Residence, or maybe this project is just not for you, here are some potential new launches in 2023 that you can look forward to. And this data are collected by RST. Just wanted to give some credits. But anyway, today's focus will be on Sceneca Residence. Sceneca Residence is a mixed development located just beside Tanah Merah MRT station. Owners will get to enjoy the convenience of one-stop retail experience at their door. For average shoppers, Jewel, Bedok Mall, Tampines Mall, Changi Business Park are just mini drive away. They are also around 2 to 3 stops away from Tanah Merah MRT stations. In addition, Sceneca Residence is just a short walk away from Simpang Bedok, where you can find a variety of eateries and supermarket over there. If you are a nature lover, the park connector is also nearby, which you can always cycle, skate, or even run to Changi Airport or East Coast Park. Therefore, I would say there isn't a lack of amenities and food options for owners staying over here. Sceneca Residence is expected to TOP in around 2026 or 2027. It has 268 units with 2 blocks of 14 and 15 story towers. The unit size distribution consists of 1 to 4 bedrooms. There will also be 4 penthouses in this development. As this is a mixed development, it is expected to have 16 to 18 retail shops at the first story, including a supermarket. So here are 4 things that I like about Sceneca Residence. First of all, it is unique in the sense that it is located in a heartland, which makes the price relatively cheaper as compared to the more centrally located properties. And yet, you will get to enjoy almost the similar amenities as what the other owners get living in the centrally located areas. This chart shows the indicative price of each unit type. For investors or small family, I think this would most probably be your last chance to get a new one-bedder at below $1 million. Why is that so? There's a new URA rule specifically designed to lower the number of shoebox units, defined as units that are 500 square feet or less. Shoebox units are usually the more popular property assets for small-time investors since the low quota make them more affordable. Moving forward, the average size of new private flats outside the central area will have to be at least 85 square meters. This move will result in a lower number of units being built in a residential project as units generally have bigger floor area. And developer may choose to build more 2-bedder instead of 1-bedder to meet this requirement. Therefore, this will affect the affordability of some investors because bigger unit in future equals to property price will be higher in quantum. If you have been following the news, you should notice that the recent en-bloc projects will have to follow this average size of 85 square meter new rule moving forward. Thirdly, in terms of rental, I think Sceneca Residence is located in an attractive location for people who are working in aviation or IT industry because Changi Airport and Changi Business Park is just nearby. The government is also planning to further expand the employment hub in Changi, Tampines North and Pasir Ris area, which in turn may attract foreign companies to set an office over here and help to drive out rental demand. Last but not least, historically, projects that are located right next to MRT station tend to perform well as they have the iconic effect. For example, just looking at East-West line, the project that stands out the most at Bugis Station is definitely Dual Residence. Looking at Lavender Station next, the popular project will be City Lights, followed by Kallang Riverside at Kallang Station. And all these projects are performing quite well based on this transaction data. Therefore, do you think Sceneca Residence will be the next iconic project in Tanah Merah? We will see. Honestly speaking, I do have some concern regarding this project. Sceneca Residence is surrounded by quite a few condos nearby, thus there might be some competition out there if you were to sell it later on or even to rent out your unit. Another concern that I would have is the performance of the project nearby, such as Urban Vista. After doing some research, I realized that it could be because there was an oversupply of newly TOP developments in 2016 and 17 period in Tanah Merah area. With that much supply in the same area, buyers will have more options, therefore it will definitely affect the property prices in that area. However, if we were to take a look at Glendale Park, it was the only project that TOP in 2021 and it is the only newest project in Tanah Merah. Being the only newest project in that area, Glendale Park is actually doing quite well and there isn't any unprofitable transaction till date. With that in mind, looking at Sceneca Residence, which will be the only project in Tanah Merah that TOP in 2026 or 7, will it perform as well as Glendale Park? we will see. Next, another concern that I have, just like most buyers out there, is the high interest rate and the possibility of recession this year. Therefore, you may want to take a look at your finances again and see if you are comfortable to commit a big purchase like this. Luckily, for new condo, you will be on the progressive payment scheme, and the payment will increase progressively as more of the development is being completed. With that, the bank will only disperse the loan each time when the developer calls for payment. So if the interest rate drop later on, then it may benefit you. Some rewards if you manage to watch the video to this point. Let me show you an example of the estimated payment schedule. For example, if your property costs $1 million and you are eligible to take out a full 75% loan, you will need to loan $750K from the bank. Assuming that your interest rate is at 2.21%, this will be your estimated monthly repayment. Depending on the progress of the constructions, the developer will call for payment accordingly. For a project like Sceneca Residence, you will most likely only start paying this larger sum of money installment maybe around 2 years later, since this project will only TOP in around 2026 or 2027. If you have concern regarding a high interest rate, it may only impact you during the first 2 years, as some analysts have predicted that the interest rate may start to fall in 2024. But this is just a prediction. No one's able to tell what will happen next, so there will still be some risk involved. In the event that the interest rate increase from 2.21% in this example to 4.5%, these are the difference that you need to top up. So if you are keen to buy now but you are afraid that you will be impacted by the high interest rate, buying a new launch may be a good option due to the lower initial monthly repayment. As compared to if you were to buy a resale property, the monthly repayment may look a little intimidating if the interest rate hits 4.5%. With that, if you're interested to find out more about any projects in Singapore or need assistance in your real estate matters, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you for watching and wishing you a happy new year!